I asked you guys on my Discord server to send in some of your Season 8 concept arts to potentially feature in this video. And you guys definitely didn't disappoint. I had a bunch of submissions, which I've gone through and selected some of the best ones to feature in this video. Now, of course, I can't share everyone's artwork, but if you want to go check everyone's out, you can do on the Discord server. And as I mentioned, this is just concept art. We have no idea when Season 8 will drop or what will actually be in it in terms of new features, new designs, all of that stuff. We have absolutely no idea. So this is just all concept artwork, and we will kick things off with Hooper. As you can see, he made this insane loading screen. You got Nikola Jokic, and I'm loving the effects on the players behind him, and then having this one in the center in color over there, which is really good to see. I'm also liking the fact that you got one looking left, one looking right, and then one slap bang in the middle over there. It's such a clean and crisp design. You got little confetti, some polka dots over there, little explosion going on. This is some insane artwork, and it shows the level of talent that we've got in the community making this insane loading screen for NBA Live Mobile. If this was the loading screen for Season 8, I'd absolutely love it. It's absolutely crazy. And then going on to Huncho over here, who created this logo for the game. This would be obviously what you'd see in the App Store, the Google Play Store. Got Jimmy Butler there as the cover athlete for the game. He also made this loading screen. You got Butler's sort of signature over there underneath the tap to play. You got a motion blur effect around Jimmy Butler and this sort of moody red background as well, looking very good, fitting with the color scheme of the Miami Heat and the jersey that Butler is wearing over there. So that's a great design to have as that loading screen. And then Falco went with Jason Tatum being the cover athlete for NBA Live Mobile. This would be a nice loading screen. You got Jason Tatum, the green light on the right hand side. You got sort of a cooler blue color over there on the left hand side as well, looking very good. And then he also went ahead and used this as the loading screen. You got lovely sort of lightning coming down as Jason Tatum, kind of in a storm over there, looking absolutely crazy as the loading screen as well for the game. And then we also got a submission from Gabby over here. Hopefully I'm saying that right. But they made two loading screens for the game. You've got one over here, which is of course featuring Kobe Bryant, and this would be the golden edition as he mentioned on his post. And you can see you got loads of pictures of Kobe on the right hand side. It's got that nice color scheme with the yellow and purple, of course, fitting with the Lakers color. And then he's also got this lovely little font for NBA Live 23 Mobile. And then you've also got a modern edition, as he named it. You still got that same font over there. You've got two different sides to it, looking absolutely crazy at those two loading screens. Now going on to some absolutely insane Season 8 concepts. These guys went above and beyond, making a loading screen and then also features and everything else in the game as well. I had to go through some of the stuff and pick what we can actually show, because otherwise this video would be insanely long. But we'll kick things off with Joshua 303, who has gone with Luka Doncic as the cover athlete, and this would be that app logo for the game, looking very clean, very crisp, and very sharp over there. Then the loading screen, you've got that little sort of signature over there, Doncic on that home screen to load into the game. And then this would be the screen you'd see starting things off. You can see the sort of design behind him and the coins, the cash, the stamina, all of that stuff. This would be where you choose an 80 overall player, and I like the theme idea with this one. You got obviously Victor Wembanyama as the rookie star, then you got a sophomore starter Walker, a rising star starter Austin Reeves, and then a veteran starter Kyrie Irving. So you'd be able to pick which 80 overall player you start things off with. And then also a redemption blitz, so I'm guessing this might be your first promo of the game, with Luka Doncic of course being that grandmaster at the point guard spot. And then at the live pass section, so you got Kemba Walker over here, and the theme would be the ringless Celtics. So next up you got Jason Tatum and then Isaiah Thomas. It's been a while since we've had an Isaiah Thomas card in the game. Then you had the monthly master. He's gone with reducing it down to 50,000 emblems in order to get one, with a completely new card art design. And you're noticing also the play styles as well. It's looking like he's got some new play styles with the game. And then of course you got mode masters, season mode, showdown mode, arena mode, and then it's looking like collect survivor tokens from Gauntlet for Derrick Rose. I'm interested to see what that Gauntlet sort of section would be about. You've also got starting team bundles. It's looking like you could get yourself a full team of players from the same team at different overalls. Of course, the Nuggets being the highest overall because they won the championship last year, which is really fun to see. Now we're going on to a full-blown trailer made by JL456 and Rusty Nuts 99. Now, unfortunately, I have had to replace the audio because it is copyrighted, but we can go ahead and take a look at this trailer. And you can see they went with Russell Westbrook there as the loading screen itself. And then also another loading screen, because of course we got two in the game at the moment. You got your main one, then you got a second one, which it jumps to afterwards. and a brand new live pass. I'm liking the design on this live pass. It is looking really nice and new. And then of course, if we had Kobe and MJ in the game, these would be absolutely insane cards to have. And I'm liking the designs on them, the new boost and all of that stuff looking crazy. And it is looking like you can maybe level up players in their concept at level 1 for both Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant, potentially going up to level 5 as well. And I think they've also gone with Nurkic over there, being able to upgrade him bit by bit. And he's got a boost on him as well, the Bosnian Beast. This homepage as well would be completely brand new with loads of different things to go on to. You've got My Live Player, Monthly Master, Live Pass, the game modes. And then I think they went with the first promo being Cops and Robbers. And then, of course, the Ultimate Store Masters as well. You got Dame, Spicy P, Donovan Mitchell. And then it's looking like you've also got Tupac as well over there. That'd be fairly funny to have in the game. And then they've also added a new My Live Player mode. So I'm guessing this would be sort of like a My Career player. You could sort of build up, obviously get new things, new accessories, all of that stuff. And then it's sort of gone back to a sort of season 2, season 1 look around the top sort of icons over there, which is looking fairly nice. And those, I'm guessing, will be the app logos for the game. That LeBron one is looking absolutely crazy. You got Dame there, I think from his rookie season, or it's got to be somewhere early on in his career. And then Jam Rant over there on the left-hand side. So this trailer is looking really good. And all of those features are looking crazy. Now going on to Loser and Close 7. These guys are OGs when it comes to card art. They have featured quite a few times, I think, on the channel with their concept designs. And this was their Season 8 concept. You got Dirk Nowitzki as a cover athlete for the game. And they put in their notes, the first half of the season is all about Dirk. And the other half of the season will feature that Tim Duncan. I'm loving these loading screens with the little gold text, the signature, all of that stuff. And you can see in this new season, we've added new features such as the box score, timeouts, new music layouts, and so much more, which is looking great. You've also got brand new play styles to add in your lineups, which would be great to see in the game. And then these would be the coach designs, and they're based on their gameplay style in real life. They've also added that players from the same team as their coach will receive additional boost to their stats. And that kind of links in to this chemistry mode that they've sort of included in this concept, where team chemistry allows players in a lineup to receive plus 10 boosts in a specific category. Team chemistry can only be activated if all 10 players, including starters and bench, are from the same team. Now, this would be very interesting to see in the game itself, because of course it's leading with chemistry, which you don't usually have in an NBA game. You usually have that, of course, with FIFA Mobile, some football games based around that, because of course there's lots of different leagues, there's lots of different teams, nationalities playing in the game. So this would be interesting to see. You've also got the ability to train players over here, which is great to see, and you can max them out. That'd be fairly fun to see. I think we had that in a previous season, having the ability to train players. And they've also added the ability to convert players through the play styles and then also convert them through positions. This would be really interesting and a nice sort of mix up to the game, as it were. It might create some problems here and there. I'm guessing you'd probably have to make those tokens fairly difficult to get your hands on for this to work properly. They've also added the NBA career, where you can go ahead and play as an NBA player through an NBA career, and then this would be your starting promo for the season, the Court King promo, with a bunch of players looking absolutely crazy. I'm loving that design on the Steph Curry card and all of the cards pretty much. The design is looking absolutely crazy. You've also got some extra store masters to help you with that Kyrie Irving being at 90 overall. They've also added some extra features in the game. So of course that box score, which I mentioned on the news tab, the replay mode would be great to see, and of course timeout as well. So you can see the weekly calendar login looking great, getting yourself an 85 overall after those 7 days. And this would be your NBA career. Picking what type of player you want, you can see Otto Chamberlain, they've gone with that name, at 85 overall, and you've also got some extra stats to go along with that. And then this would be your team. I would really like to have this sort of feature back in the game, where we have different sort of lineups for different play styles. We haven't had that in absolutely ages. I think season 2 was the last time we had that, where we had a sort of modern lineup and then a historic lineup, something like that. And this would be what your team would look like, of course, with that team chemistry, as everyone being from the Raptors. They've also added some extra features over here, such as add friends. This would be absolutely amazing, saving you trying to go into a PvP match or something like that and trying to find a matchup. This would be so much fun to have. And then a QR code scanner, and this would be what that QR code would do. So I'm guessing EA on their Twitter, on their Instagram, maybe even on their Discord as well, would sort of release these randomly throughout the season, giving different players players. You guys can scan the QR code if you want. It just takes you to the PNG of the actual card itself. But I'm guessing once you scan this, you get the card on your account straight away, and it'd be fairly fun to see in the game. But now going on to our final concept, which is made by Keeney over here. The theme he went for was NBA Live Mobile Season 8, the finals. As you can see, you got the Denver Nuggets and the Miami Heat on the right hand side over there, and then he goes through and explains some of the features. You get a free OG pack only if you played for 2 or more seasons in the game. I don't think that would really work in the game, but it is a nice feature to have in this concept art. You can see the first promo we would get is into the comic verse as the Grandmaster, being that Giannis Antetokounmpo. I'm loving the card art. You've also got Prime Time, which is great, where you have the event occurring monthly and it's divided up into 4 chapters, getting better and better players every single time, which is great to see. And I think the Grandmaster he put as a Kobe Bryant card, which we'll take a look at a little bit later on. Then you got the courtside pass, which I'm guessing would be sort of the live pass, as it were, for his concept. You got Ja Morant at 87 overall and 89 Kyrie Irving. This artwork is looking absolutely insane. Then of course the blacktop mode, where you can create your own player, get different equipment and upgrade that player bit by bit. So basically like a My Career mode in the game. And this would be sort of what the limited time event screen would look like with all of those features. This is what some of the players would be looking like. You can see all of the designs and artwork on them. This is an insane amount of artwork to put together for a concept. The special NBA Finals players, I'm guessing you can see Bam Adebayo, the Nuggets court over there, giving out another new boost on this already new design for a court. And then Jokic over there. I'm guessing this might be a special finals MVP card or something like that. That is looking absolutely crazy. Here is the blacktop section of the concept over here. You can see he's gone ahead and created a player where you can customize the face, the head, the hairstyle, whether he's got any facial hair, and of course tattoos as well if you want to. You can also choose your position, so whether you want him to be a guard, a forward, or a center. And then you can see this would be sort of the summary page, as it were, with an insane amount of points in his concept. He's also gone ahead and made me a player card over here. You can see name, FGT, position at point guard, height 6'4". I mean, I'd love to be above 6 foot, but he's gone with the archetype slasher and 75 overall, which I'm sure would be upgraded bit by bit as you go ahead and play through. And I'm guessing that's from NBA 2K or something like that. And then you got 5v5, 3v3, or 1-on-1. And then of course that practice mode, which would be great fun to have in the game. They've also gone ahead and added sort of a stats section towards the end of a game or something like that. You can see the MVP for that game as well, which is looking great. And then finally you have the team section showing all of the players. You can see this would be that Kobe Bryant at the end of that event, which I mentioned earlier. You've got those different lineups as well on the left hand side. You've also got a 6-man section, and as with so many of these concepts, it is absolutely nuts. And doing these types of videos does go to show just how many talented people we have got in the community putting out artwork like this. Let me know in the comment section down below who made your favorite concept from the video. And whenever we do eventually get some news about season 8, if we do, I will definitely be doing some videos on that, but only when we get some official news on the game. So make sure you stay tuned for that. And if you want to go check out this insane alphabet team builder challenge we did in NBA Live Mobile, this wasn't a concept or anything like that. It did happen in the game. If you want to go check that out, the video should be popping up in the bottom left hand corner, and I'll see you guys in that one. Peace.